we discovered a completely intact 19th century Brazilian style palace in Portugal. This palace was built by Joaquim, who left for Brazil as a young man, made his fortune in trade and returned home determined to show what he had achieved. He filled the house with the finest materials he could find and some of the most breathtaking painted and carved ceilings we have ever seen in Portugal. His son would later become the village doctor, a man remembered for helping anyone who knocked on the door, rich or poor. Luke and I have spent hours researching this family, piecing their lives together from letters, photographs and official documents scattered throughout the house. They spoke of travels between continents, of public works they funded in the village, and of celebrations once held in these very rooms. But they also revealed a darker chapter. During the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, the doctor turned these grand bedrooms into sick rooms, caring for the ill beneath crystal chandeliers and painted ceilings. The locals of town still whisper that many who came through these doors never walked back out, leaving the house with a legacy both of generosity and of sorrow. Join us in the discovery of one of the most captivating abandoned homes in Portugal. Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Bros of Decay and welcome again to Portugal. I'm Leslie, behind the camera we have Luke.
Hey.
And we're going to show you an incredible palace here in the country of Portugal. A Brazilian palace from people that worked in Brazil and came back with all their money over here. But we just entered into the main hallway and unfortunately the gate to the left and right side over there is locked. But look at the grandness and beauty of this masterpiece here. I will take you today on a journey throughout this palace and show you what a Brazilian influenced Portuguese palace used to look like. Yeah, right now. This one has been abandoned for 35 years now, something like that. And it's still in an amazing shape at this point. Only thing
Yeah, so here is the fake marble, which has a name, but we forgot.
Yeah, Lotul, I think it's called. We put it on screen.
Yeah.
This is like the thing that we noticed when we came into this entrance hall. Especially down here, I think, look, it looks kind of childish even.
Yeah, this is in a different stage. I'm pretty sure that later on it looks like this,
Yeah.
but this seems to be in an earlier stage.
Maybe they were still renovating it at this point.
Yeah.
And then down here, of course, there's a lot of chairs standing here. Why I'm saying of course, because that's not normal. These houses, they used to invite their guests into the main hallway just to see them down here and not let them into the main house if the guests were not important enough. So that's why they would have so many chairs right over here, but also you can see them behind the gate over there. And let me take you inside the house now. Over here, the marble impressionation design looks very weird.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Very early stage probably. But here you can see the contrast.
This is how it's supposed to look like. This looks quite convincing if you look at it from a distance.
This is good.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, and even the difference between these two.
Yeah. Like they probably have to erase it or something to get it proper. I think you need to be not much taller than I am right now to get underneath here.
This part's pretty low.
Look at Luke. You don't have to be much taller. But Portuguese people back in the time were quite small. Hey, if we are here at this point, you can also have a look at the ceiling of this place. Yeah, it's like the wooden symmetrical ceiling. Okay, let's go up. You can get a sense of the grandness of this house by just standing here and looking up. I think the ceiling is definitely like twice our height, maybe even more than that.
Yeah, it's a bit more than that. It's up to 5 to 6 meters, I think.
And the total square footage of this entire house is 890 square meters. Absolutely crazy. Beautiful entrance hall over here. Okay, So this over here is the first room we want to show you. And what do you think this room was maybe used for?
Well, you said before a sitting room,
Yeah.
but over here I see like a poker cloth, I believe.
Oh, like
Put it on the table and
a games room or something like that?
yeah.
Something, a room that you would relax in the evening and just enjoy your time with the family a little bit. Yeah. Look, even here on the couch, there is this very weird picture collage.
I've never seen something like this.
Why is this all around here? I mean, it's beautiful though. But it's like the family with all the children and the mother in there. That's an old picture. Wow.
It's really interesting
Yes.
to have a picture framed like this.
Yes. I have no idea. I've never seen something like this before. Interesting. Like the ceiling, very simple but elegant already. Love the symmetry in there. And it looks like they also did some work in this room, look. Because this, yeah, of course there's a desk here. So, but it's also a beautiful oak wood desk with a lot of antiques on top of it. It's like these small jewelry boxes inlaid with ivory over here, and with mosaics. Incredibly beautiful binoculars. And the set for the pens and the ink jars and everything. Wow. Definitely. Hey. We were just talking about the playing cards, about the poker.
Right.
That's an interesting box made out of leather and with cards still inside of it. Wow, those are some old playing cards. Interesting room. Yeah. Okay. But let us show you now the room next to here. Because this room truly defines what a Portuguese Brazilian palace you should look like.
Yeah, it's so big.
Yeah. We have explored a few of these kinds of buildings throughout the many years that we're exploring in Portugal. I will link my absolute favorite over in the corner, which one I filmed 5 years ago with my brother. And yeah, they're mind-blowing, these places. From the symmetry in the ceiling, this one I think represents a star or the sun.
Something like that, but it's so intricate.
Yeah.
How do you, well,
It's like
No
Portugal
words.
is the only place in the world where you have ceilings like this. For example, France is elegant but simple. Italy is more painted, and Portugal works a lot.
carved wood.
Yeah. These ceilings take forever to create. You can like not stop looking at it, right?
Yeah.
But have you already had a look at the walls? Look. They are
It has deteriorated a bit, but it looks so pretty.
Yeah. It looks like there's like a flood coming here towards the house. Yeah. Must have also taken an artist. I know that in some of the rooms, a famous Italian artist was at work to paint the ceilings. So it's presumable that they also worked on the walls and the other interior elements of this house. And that has already been done like more than 150 years ago. Oh, we have the cabinet here with a couple of glasses on top. Oh, look at these chairs. They're standing here. Upholstery chairs. No, it is not upholstery. Leatherwork chairs. Leather carving. The family crest in there? No.
No, I don't think so, no.
They are probably special made for the family.
Yeah.
Most likely. And then we have a chinoiserie teapot here. Beautiful antique piece. What more do we have to see? You know what this piece is for?
No.
It's to put your tea kettle on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, put that on the table and then your tea kettle on top of there. Otherwise you burn the table, you don't want
They
that.
have a thing for everything.
Look at that. Ships and everything still in there. It looks like it's getting a little bit moldy up there.
Yeah.
So Joaquim, he was the first one coming here, so he actually ordered to build his house in 1890. So everything you see is 135 years old at this point. This cabinet, still full with all the crystal glasses.
Yeah, and the cabinet itself is already very beautiful, but everything inside is just as beautiful.
We'll have to be a bit careful opening it up. Check that out. So many crystal glasses in there. They definitely had a lot of parties in there. Yeah. And then a couple more things in this room before we go. This is magazines, Portuguese magazines that they released over the years. 1932 you see over here. And they talk about illustrations and history that got dispersed back in the time.
And also about architecture, right?
Architecture as well, yeah. There's definitely some architecture in here as well. But also paintings and everything like that. Yeah, here's the architectures, the arches and everything. Just like this house, this looks like a French influence. This house also has French influence from the outside. Big dining table, I don't know if you showed it in its entirety. This family was probably quite big at the time. I don't know when, definitely when Angelo lived here, the doctor, they had a lot of patients over, but they also definitely had family. But Joaquim most likely had a very large family. And then I think the centerpiece of this room is also super interesting. The chandelier. One more thing. Here in the corner of the room, they also had this cast iron stove.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Emperor, I see this brand coming back a lot, and this is #1. But I just look at the elegancy of this cast iron stove and the curves and everything. There's even a crest at the front. Is the slide open? Or is there sliding doors in there?
Wow.
That's awesome. What a room.
It's really pretty.
And you love the chairs, right? And the couches?
The couch? Well, I think they're comfortable.
They're comfortable. That's everything we can say about it. Let's get to the next one. In the 19th century, economic hardship and limited opportunities drove thousands of Portuguese to Brazil, then one of the wealthiest parts of the Portuguese-speaking world. Many sought fortunes in agriculture, especially coffee, sugar and rubber, as well as in trade and commerce. Those who returned successfully were known as Brazilians who came back. With their newfound wealth, they built elaborate homes in their native towns, blending European architectural styles with decorative influences from Brazil. They often imported exotic hardwoods for their furniture, commissioned painted ceilings inspired by Rio de Janeiro's grand salons, and filled their homes with imported fabrics, glassware, and chandeliers. These estates were more than private residences. Their owners invested in local communities by funding music bands, church renovations, and public works, bringing modern amenities to rural Portugal. However, as economic conditions changed and families dispersed, many of these properties fell into neglect. Today they stand as architectural reminders of a unique chapter in Portugal's transatlantic history. So one more thing here in the hallway that we have to point out is the crib standing here in the corner. Because of course, people back in the time, especially in Portugal, had a lot of children. But I love the design of this one.
Yeah, I love the handle on top.
Yeah. It's like in the shape of a swan or?
Yeah, it looks like some bird.
And then, oh yeah, of course, the first bedroom.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a very elegant one. It's definitely not very elegant, but...
I don't know, it has parts that I like.
Yeah.
For example, the ceiling and the wall detailing.
That's quite beautiful.
It's simple and elegant.
Yeah.
I do not like the lamp that's hanging there.
No, why that decision? But you are right, those paintings, they are very finely done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering who slept in this room, because it seems like it's not a very important room in the house.
No, not really.
So we are back at the middle of the house now, at the stairway. But over here is definitely, I think, both of our favorite room in the house.
Yes, definitely.
And you're gonna lose your mind. look at this one. This was the centerpiece of the house, and most likely where all the valuables and antiques were. And I cannot even imagine how much time they must have spent to design and develop this room.
Yeah, let alone the ceiling.
Yeah, this one, like the other one was crazy, but this one is mind-blowing. This one is definitely from that Italian artist, and he painted this one between 1890 and the 1900s, I believe.
Yeah, so it's probably from the original house, like.
Yes, nothing from this ceiling probably has ever changed.
No.
And what they tried to recreate with this ceiling is a sort of sun. And I think with the seasons around there, we can see painted on each fan, each weaver, yeah, or the rays of the sun probably. With a lot of burnished gold in there. The rosary here in the middle is also quite nice. And just the whole ceiling in its entirety is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you would think it's maybe as plasterwork, right?
Yeah, but it's
Pure
probably
wood.
carved wood as well.
Pure wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, like, let's also focus on the chandelier here. This is a 1900s chandelier from Lisbon. It's a very typical Portuguese one. I've seen it a lot before in Portuguese places. But I read an interesting fact about this chandelier, that if you shine the light through it, it should reflect a sort of rainbow on the wall or something like that.
Oh yeah, like the color prisma, or I don't know what it's called again. But.
Yeah, I think the glass is carved in that specific way, but I have not been able to capture that rainbow yet. Like looking in this room, maybe when the sun shines inside, but that's not the case right now.
Definitely.
There's so much to see in this room. Let's take a little tour.
Yes, let's just take a tour. Let's start at the beginning.
I want you to point out everything you find interesting, like, because...
Okay, so I feel this display case has some interesting things.
There's definitely like a jewelry box down there, which is quite interesting.
And that fan looks also pretty...
Should we open it up? Should we have
Yeah,
a
let's
quick look?
open it up.
Yeah, this one piques my interest a lot. Oh yeah, there's also a fan in here. And that's made with ivory, as you can see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This one is also quite nice.
Jewelry box.
I just pulled the key off. I have to put the key back. That's a very interesting display case. A couple of things on there. I think this is like a marble stand. No, that's plasterwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that mirror though. Yeah, you know this is definitely more than 100 years old by the looks of the mirror itself. And there's also a lot of paintings of the former inhabitants. Joaquim probably, or one of the residents of the Vigidel family.
And is this the doctor, you think?
I don't know what is written here. On Jess, yeah, 1901.
1901. Oh, that's probably
That's
not
before the
doctor.
time of the doctor, because I think he was born in 1917, if I'm not mistaken. No, also before that. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused about the history at this point because it's so much information.
Yeah.
We'll definitely put it on screen if it's the doctor. Yeah. This bench underneath here.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
It's like a lounging bench. It's amazing.
It's also a beautiful piece.
Yeah. And the crown piece over here is also quite beautiful.
Let's talk a little bit about the wall detailing as well. Just the wall paintings.
It's less intricate than the other room we saw, but then again, I think it's more elegant.
Yes.
With those small golden accents.
Yeah, it's more colorful. This room is way more contrast in the wall paintings than the other room.
Yeah. Also a bit more depth, I think, as well.
Yeah, and also some other incorporated details, like
Shell?
the shell. I don't know. Do we see that somewhere else as well?
No, there's like little things everywhere on the walls.
Yeah.
Which I like. Also, have you seen up there that they tried to mimic some sort of a curtain above there?
Yeah, I did see.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, also very unique pieces of furniture throughout the room. A corner bench over here. And of course, what's such an important palace without a piano? I mean, you always play the pianos in these places, look, but
Leave it. It's beautiful. It's not necessary.
It still plays.
No, it's not tuned.
Not at all.
No.
What is it? Kind of a piano? Pleyel. I have no idea. Never seen that brand before.
No, I've never heard of it either.
No. Wow.
It's a very pretty piece, though.
Absolutely. Wow. And then above there, most likely, we have another depiction of the former owners, the ancestors of this place, but who again?
Also some pieces over
Yeah,
here.
but you cannot read anything what's looking in there anymore. I mean, he has a nice mustache though. If I can ever grow a mustache like that, I'll be a very happy man.
Oh.
Yeah, this display case.
This display case looks really interesting.
So many little knickknacks in there. And every single one is probably an original porcelain piece. Wow. That's the only thing I can say about it. This one, yeah, this is locked up even, luckily.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so nobody can enter in there anymore. They are amazing to see. It's like miniature porcelain paintings.
Is that a kind of style, or you know about?
Miniature painting is definitely something where they paint on very small canvases, for example, over here.
It's like this, yeah.
But miniature porcelain painting, I've never seen before. It's an art form that is quite rare.
Look at the tiny clock over there.
Yeah, the wooden clock.
It's really nice. These look kind of modern.
They are not too old, I think. Oh, they're also very light. Yeah, they're definitely just a piece that I bought somewhere. This one's quite nice, I think. Yeah. Okay. I love this sitting area over here as well. With this beautiful bench. I think this is also Brazilian rosewood, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably.
Gonna see this even more throughout the house. Beginning of the 1900s, late 1800s. Beautiful salon. The detail is phenomenal. And it's also like such a elegant piece again.
It's very geometrical, but then within the geometrical order, there's like lots of detailing.
It's like a 4D mirror. Have you seen this piece over here?
Yes, we did learn a funny thing about it.
Yeah, so you would think that every single, it's all individual drawers, but when you go to turn the key and open it up, what happens is a liquor cabinet reveals itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a liquor cabinet in disguise. For the secret drinkers. Love that. Such a funny aspect about this beautiful piece of antique. I mean, I would love one of those in my house.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah. And a couple more ancestral pictures above here. Yeah. J. Vogel, it says on there. That's the artist that made this. Yeah, look. Oh, well, look, maybe you can show this. The ashtray.
Oh.
Smoke the cigars, of course.
Looks like a carousel almost. With
Overall, a magnificent room.
An amazing room.
Yeah, this truly feels like a palace. Makes it feel like a palace.
I really do like the contrast with all the colors they put in here. And the ceiling, well, let's have a last look at it. Also lots of contrast. The carved wood, a lot of hard edges in this room, I feel like. So also the floor, the mirror.
Oh, we haven't even looked at the floor yet, but there's this checkerboard pattern on the floor here.
Is this called checkerboard?
It's not really a checkerboard pattern, but it's like this...
The zigzag pattern.
Yeah, symmetrical pattern.
With these star details in the corners.
Oh.
It's a very beautiful room.
Phenomenal, all the things in here, absolutely phenomenal. Okay, next one. And then we come to this side of the house, which are mainly the bedrooms of the people. And the first one we're entering into is actually, I think, one of the least elegant ones, except for the ones all the way on the other side of the room. But me and Luke have debated on it, and we think it's children's rooms, right?
Yes, but, well, I don't know. It's really hard to say. Also feels like a repurposed room. Or multifunctional room.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guest room maybe.
Yeah.
One thing that stood out in this room is definitely the vanity.
Yes.
That looks like some 1960s style.
Yeah. Or maybe
furniture.
30s even.
Yes.
It also feels a bit Art Deco, but still wood. It's very strange.
Especially this feels very
Yeah.
Art Deco, right?
Yeah. The pillars and then, right,
Picture cube.
the picture cube. But there was one interesting aspect. This lady. Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, this lady. We are trying to figure out if it's the same as this lady.
Yeah, and she is very similar to that one.
Very expensive clothing too, with the snake leather.
Looks like a modeling shoot even.
Yes.
That's
And
not a cheap shoot.
no, there's no date on there, no name, no brand, whatever.
Yeah.
Could you add the cube next to it?
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing we can see is she has a birthmark on her nose.
Yeah, she's missing a birthmark
Yeah.
next to her nose, and she does not have it over there. So that's one we're questioning, but maybe it's just a lots of makeup, you know how shoots go.
Yeah. That's a picture cube of the family being together. I love that. The children playing. So lovely. On golf vacation. Yeah. So the children's room, we think. Yeah. This bed, I think, is still very interesting. With the
Yeah,
carving
this
on top.
bed, it's a bit more subtle than the next one, but beautiful nonetheless.
Let's show the next one, like. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I think that's definitely a room that people are very eager to see. Yeah. This bed is older than the house, look. This bed is 1860s, 1870s Brazilian rosewood. Typical Portuguese, I would say.
Yeah.
Very elegant, fragile. It has all the elements that a Portuguese bed has.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, Portugal has a history in Brazil.
Yeah. Have you also seen that there's another bed standing here in the corner?
Yes.
I mean, this looks like a typical French bed though, but I'm not going to talk about the bed. I'm actually going to talk about the fact this bed is in this bedroom. Because this indicates that probably the doctor back in the time had patients sleeping here when they were treating them. And I know that the Dr. Angelo, he treated people in 1918 when the Spanish flu was coming through Portugal. And they had a lot of people sleeping in their house. But also, it was historically socially acceptable for children to sleep in their parents' room for comfort and heating back in the time.
Oh, but did you notice that the nightstands, they're in the same style as every piece of furniture, and especially with the bed, of course.
I love that set. That Brazilian rosewood, that deep dark color is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh,
But you can see it
that
coming
even has-
back to the bed.
You don't feel like it's a gothic feeling, something like that?
Yeah, but it's because it's so dark and
Yeah. All the curves and stylings
Yeah.
on there. Yeah. Oh. Have we even told the story from Joaquim? Like,
Joaquim, the original.
yeah, like why this house was built in the first place? Like,
I believe we didn't even point that out.
so a lot of people back in the time, in the former colonial past of Brazil, that's why it's also a Brazilian rosewood bed, people from Portugal would go to Brazil to make a lot of money. And they go in trades like, for example, Joaquim was in the cotton trade.
Yeah,
Also,
it's the colonial past.
yeah. People also went into wood trade or into gold trade, and they made a lot of money over there. And then they came back to Portugal, to their small towns where they came from. For example, Joaquim came to this super small town that he used to live in and built this enormous palace here to show off and flaunt with his massive wealth that he acquired over in Brazil.
He did manage to succeed to show his wealth.
Yeah. And he literally created generational wealth for all the people that came behind him. For example, Angelo and the children that we have standing here. They're probably still enjoying that wealth that Joaquim acquired. And lovely baby pictures. Oh. I think that's most likely even already another generation of the family.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this furniture is also the same, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
This I love this massive piece as well.
Even the clothes are still inside of it.
Oh.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Next one?
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go to the next one.
Back in the hallway, I have to point out these sconces. I'm a big fan of wall sconces, and this is an original cast iron one. Put a candle in there, light it up.
Yeah.
Would look amazing back in the time. Oh. Lovely piece of furniture here in the hallway as well. They are very traditional.
Yeah, but they have this print on them that I don't see in everything.
Oh yeah. This is a very unique chair from this house. Oh, we have not seen
Yeah,
a single one.
there's this other one.
Oh, it's quite faded.
Yeah, it's faded, and also the
backrest is back.
backrest is not there.
Yeah. Sad. Wow, but they are incredibly beautiful. Like those light, elegant pieces of furniture. Very Portuguese, possibly also Brazilian. Such an incredible piece. But over here, we have the last bedroom of the house. Quite a unique one. Oh. And it still feels like it's even lived in.
Yeah. This is a very clean room.
This is definitely my favorite piece in the whole room.
The,
Lawn
the
chair.
plastic lawn chair.
Wow. No, there's way more beautiful pieces of furniture in here.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. It even looks like mahogany with marble on top of there.
Yeah.
It's like why I'm saying is that there's even pieces of clothing still lying here around the room.
Yeah.
But nobody lived in this place for 35 years at this point. So that's quite strange to me. Very strange. Coat hook. A vanity there in a corner, all in the same style.
Yes. This mahogany, you said?
Yeah,
Mahogany and marble. It's so beautiful.
good combination. So these shoe brushes, I think there are shoe brushes like they're hanging everywhere.
Yeah, but maybe they're to clean the drapes, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. Okay, and a couple more things in this room. I think we should also show the dresser over here. This isn't exactly the same style as the bed. Oh.
Was there still something in there?
I can have a quick look. Yeah, also still clothes in here. Yeah, definitely. Wow. Night robes. And then a bed standing here in a corner as well. The pillows and everything on there, still made, still beautiful.
So how would you call the Portuguese type of this kind of detailing?
Yeah, and
It looks like also like French Louis XVII. Like it also has like those
yes,
things, but
we call it the kuif, you can call it, or like
with some wave like.
yeah, it's like I don't know exactly how you would call it in Portuguese, but we can definitely search it and put it on the screen. It's quite an interesting element.
Yeah, it comes back in every room almost.
Yeah. And then this piece in front of it, of course, you see there's a lot as well, is to take the shoes off, change clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they did have their shoes here, of course.
Yeah. Most likely. I think this is also one of the most defying elements of the house. Oh. This
Such a beautiful room. I would definitely sit here every morning with my coffee.
yeah. It could have also been like definitely the breakfast room or yeah, a general dining room. I mean, in the summer when all these shutters are open, all these windows are open, must have been such a nice place to sit and hang out with the family. Wow, that wooden table, all the chairs around it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, this also has the detailing.
Yeah. It even doesn't look like carving, it looks like a stencil or something.
Yeah.
Like a sort of paint that they put on there.
Maybe burnt?
Yeah, maybe burned, that's true. And I like the chandelier above here, very medieval, proper.
Oh, this is very medieval, yeah.
Yeah.
Low on detailing.
And the detailing in general in this room, from the color of the ceiling to the side skirts, to everything around here. Love this room. Yeah. Very interesting. That's like the patio of the house, the patio of the place. Hey, that's one of those Portuguese chairs that we see a lot.
Yes.
I have to do a lot more research on them because I have no idea. Like they look like lounging chairs,
Yeah,
but they are.
but like medieval lounging chairs.
Yes.
I don't know how old these things are, but
Yeah.
they're very iconic and cool.
You have them like newer and you have them older. But very interesting chairs, indeed. There's another one over there in the corner.
All right.
Hey, there's also a kitchen attached to here. Let's have a quick look in here as well. It's definitely an important aspect of a Portuguese house. Oh, this is also very elegant and stylish, in my opinion. Like the breakfast table underneath here with the chimney over there.
It's a bit chaotic.
Don't you like the tile?
I do like the tiles, but I think this is maybe a bit much.
Too much?
Yeah, well, I think the tiles and everything in here do not really match. It's like there's the tiles and then there's everything else.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to see it more and more in Portugal.
Like this matches.
Yeah, the curtain with the tiles above there.
That I like.
But I mean, yeah, the kitchen was also not for the people that lived here to use. It was more a servant's place. And then we have here the storage room with the fridges, all the cabinets to store all the condiments and everything they needed to make those amazing Portuguese meals. Want a sip?
No thanks, no thank you.
If we find a proper wine cellar, I'm gonna let you sip a wine.
Well, maybe, who knows?
Hey, look, like what a fantastic place again we explored today. I think we can be very happy again to have documented a part of Portuguese Brazilian colonial history. Before this place, unfortunately, doesn't exist anymore.
But it's still in such a good shape.
But do you think anybody's ever gonna buy this?
I hope so, but I doubt it. It's a lot of work and money to keep a place like this.
I highly doubt it as well. But hey, it is what it is. We at least documented it and it's gonna exist forever. If you want to support the work we're doing, definitely check out that beautiful Decay merchandise. We have our caps, we have our t-shirts, and we have many more things like mugs, phone cases and everything on the website for you to enjoy and help us travel even more around the world and document these places. Luke, thank you so much for coming with us.
My pleasure.
We see you in another amazing episode. Bye-bye.